Good morning.
It is day 4. Last night's dinner was super delicious.
And super fun, although it is really sad to see the cliff after being hit by the hurricane in October. We'll show you some pictures of what it used to look like from our wedding versus last night. But we are on our way to do something very exciting today. What are we doing?
We are gonna be gorging ourselves on chocolate that we're making. We're going to learn the entire process of how it goes from the bean to getting roasted to turning that delicious, delicious chocolate.
We're gonna go make chocolate now. We're gonna go wash our hands. I'm not sure if we're even allowed to have our cameras in there, but we'll find out.
This is what a cocoa pod looks like. And they plant it, it takes about 5 to 6 years to grow. Once they harvest it, it takes about 5 months to ripen.
So in order to know when these are ripe, because they're different colors, they get sunburned, you'll take your cocoa pod when it's on the tree and you give it a shake. If you hear a rattle on the inside, they're ready to harvest. And that's because the seeds are loose inside. The first part in the process is roasting the beans. And if you're wondering where the cocoa beans are from today, they are from Chiapas. And this is how you open them. So with your fingers, you're gonna go ahead and roll them until they disintegrate. And then you get the bean inside. Now that they're out of their shells, we have to grind them into a paste like peanut butter. While we are grinding away, our chocolate instructor is making our first drink.
That is really chocolatey. It's like a really dark chocolate, even though there's sugar in there. It's like a very dark chocolate.
What's the tea made of?
So it's made of a poured water, put sugar in there, and then poured it over the shells of the bean. And it's delicious. This is our first drink.
So this is the first hot chocolate we made. It was made by the Mayans, and all it is the cocoa paste with honey and cayenne pepper. And these shells are called picaras, and this is how they mix them. Oh, and hot water, if I didn't mention that.
Oh, it's got some spice to it. That's really good. It's much more smoother and less bitter than the last one. And that spice though, it sneaks up on you, but it is so, that's delicious.
So this drink is called cacahuatl, and here's the spelling. That is the Mayan word for it. So the first part, caca, means cacao, and then the huatl means water. So it's the hot chocolate. I love the spice on it. And the honey, you can just taste like all like the floweriness of the honey in the cocoa. It's delicious.
So what did we just do, honey?
We made a chocolate tablet. So this is basically the cacao that we ground up with sugar, and then we molded it with our hands to make these chocolate tablets. And this is what they would take home in Europe to make hot chocolate with their family.
Our third drink, we're frothing the chocolate.
I love the star anise in this. You can taste it. It's very, very strong. So this one has milk, and it also has the cinnamon sticks in it, sugar, and the cocoa. It's so good. This is what they were making in Europe when they imported the cacao beans. What are we making out of?
Making ganache. It's made of chocolate, cream, and sugar.
And probably alcohol.
Soon to be.
All right, let's put some of this in there. So this is the orange liqueur. We put in Malibu, and we put in chili and cinnamon. So we'll see how this tastes. So this is our ganache, or the inside of our chocolates, and now we're gonna put them in molds. Our little chocolate. You better get in on this, or I'm gonna eat the whole thing, Adam.
I'm going.
Now we're going through the process of tempering the chocolate, which gives the chocolate that nice, smooth, and shiny gloss texture. It also gives it that snap when you bite into it at room temperature. To cool it down, we're using the room temperature counter to spread the chocolate out. Is that good? Like that? We then mix it back together to cool the entire mixture down.
With our chocolate cooled, we're going to make 2 different types of chocolate. The face of concentration.
Try to get all the edges.
The first are filled with the spicy mixture we made earlier.
Right now, we're making the shells for them. Before we dump out the chocolate, we need to make sure that there are no air bubbles in the mold by tapping the trays. Yeah, we're ready.
Oh yeah.
I think so. And then we dump out the excess chocolate to make space for the filling.
So what are you doing, Anna?
I'm breaking up ganache. Why? I don't know, but we're about to find out.
My dad and stepbrother are making the inside of the truffles. They are then dipped in the chocolate we tempered earlier and ready for toppings.
They had the chili, cardamom, pecans, peanuts, almonds, little crunchy salt. Ooh, these are a oh my god, we're gonna be like in chocolate coma. So this is one of the little truffles that we made. This one's sprinkled with cayenne pepper, and I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna split it with Adam. It's so good. Here.
That was really good. Can't seem to keep my hands clean though.
Now that the shells have cooled, we can add the filling. The good thing about the mice is that they're fat, so it gets a lot of ganache in there. All we have left to do is seal the bottoms. You ready? Oh, he broke his nose. Oh no. That was so much fun. We loved it the first time that we did it, and now that we're back, we did the full chocolate experience, which I really appreciated.
We gotta run.
Run.
Gotta cross the street.
We made the tea and the hot chocolate, and we got to learn a little bit about that history. Now we're about to go to Pipi's for lunch, which is a favorite, where they serve ginormous margaritas. It's been a super fun day so far.
Oh yeah, can't wait to eat all of the chocolates. My backpack is stuffed with chocolates. And now we're about to be stuffed with food.
I love fresh walks.
You can't go to Pipi's without a little bit of music.
We are leaving Pipi's now, nice and drunk.
So if you do come here, make sure you go to Pipi's. It's P-I-P-I-S. Absolutely worth it. We're prepared to have
massive margaritas.
Oh, yeah.
The food was delicious. The margaritas are nice and strong. You get them to go if you want. I'm regretting not getting one to go.
Oh.
Now we're gonna go ahead and explore the Malecon and the old part of town. There were a couple stores that I wanted to go to, so that's what we're gonna go do now. We got the whole night to ourselves.
Yep, it's just the two of us. They went back to do Rhythms of the Night, which is also equally fun. So if you're here, make sure you do that. And then my dad and Kim went back to the hotel and hang out for the rest of the evening.
Yeah, so let's go explore. Welcome to Our Lady of Guadalupe. Open daily, it holds services in English on Saturdays and Sundays, and Spanish on Sundays. It's a beautiful church. We're on the hunt for a napkin ring holder for Adam's dad and stepmom. Are you the shopkeeper? Oh, you're cross-eyed. Oh, we found some local wildlife.
Some local meow life.
Some meow life. Puerto Vallarta has some great outdoor markets like this one, which is right down the street from the main church. Of course, I couldn't miss the opportunity to say hi to some local pup life and found a handmade bracelet. The napkin holder search continues, but I just bought vanilla from a couple of stalls over, and the guy just happened to be from Venezuela. He's married to a nice Mexican lady. He owns a couple businesses here, and he works in meat packing in, ironically, Greeley, Colorado. So we have something in common, which was a really funny conversation, and the vanilla smells delicious, and even though it was a little expensive, it was worth it. What a fun day. Now we're still gonna walk around, but it's getting really dark, so not really much to show you if there's no light, but we're gonna keep enjoying the night.
Exactly. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow when we go on our next adventure.
All right, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.